I want you to think about this for a second. Imagine becoming so exceptionally good at football, operating at such a breathtaking level that your absolute biggest rivals are literally forced to stand up and applaud you. Picture being right in the heart of enemy territory, where the fans are famously intensely unforgiving, and somehow turning all that hostility into sheer admiration. It sounds like a myth, right? Like something straight out of a movie. But it actually happened. And the crazy thing? The answer to that question isn't Lionel Messi. It's not Cristiano Ronaldo. Look, despite being the absolute statistical titans of the modern era, they never really received this specific kind of universal standing respect from their greatest rivals in quite this way. There is only one player who made an entire stadium of Real Madrid fans cheer for him. His name was Ronaldinho. Section 1. Honoring a Dream. The boy from Brazil. So to really understand how he achieved the impossible, we have to travel way back in time, long before the fame and all those gleaming trophies. Before the whole world knew him, he was really just a kid from Brazil, spending his days juggling a football out on dusty streets. His father saw that raw, undeniable talent super early on, and he believed deeply that his son was going to be a superstar. But tragedy struck when Ronaldinho was just 8 years old and his father passed away. From that moment on, football became way more than just a game to him. It became his profound way of honoring his father's dream. Every single touch of the ball was a tribute. Section 2, the magic and the joy, making the impossible normal. And this is exactly where we see that intense childhood dedication just explode onto the global stage. As Ronaldinho grew older, things that were considered totally impossible on a football pitch suddenly became perfectly normal for him. We are talking about these incredibly audacious no-look passes that would just completely deceive entire defensive lines. The mesmerizing elasticos that literally tied professional players in knots. Impossible free kicks that honestly seemed to defy the laws of physics. These weren't just skills, They looked like actual magic. Defenders weren't simply being beaten. They were left standing there completely bewildered, just wondering what on earth had just happened. He wasn't out there just to win matches. He was there to entertain the entire world. Which actually brings me to a question for all of you watching. What is your favorite Ronaldinho moment? If football has ever made you smile because of Ronaldinho's magic, take a second right now to like, share this explainer with a fellow fan, and subscribe to the channel. Seriously, tell us your favorite moment down in the comments. We absolutely love reading those. Okay, let's keep going. Section 3, Resurrecting FC Barcelona, the turning point. The year is 2003, and the stage is perfectly set for a massive shift in European football. To really grasp his impact, we have to look at the state of Barcelona before 2003. The club was genuinely struggling. I mean, their confidence was completely gone, and the fans had pretty much lost hope. It was a seriously dark period for such a historic club. But then Ronaldinho arrived, and everything changed. The team was literally resurrected. Merely through his trademark smile and his absolutely unbelievable footballing ability, he transformed Barcelona into one of the most feared yet joyful teams in all of Europe. He was the ultimate catalyst. But, his impact wasn't just felt up in the stands. It was felt deeply behind the scenes, too. A young Lionel Messi actually credited Ronaldinho for his early development. Messi himself said that Ronaldinho welcomed him, supported him, and really helped him become part of the first team. So Ronaldinho didn't just carry the club on his shoulders, he actively nurtured the very player who would go on to define its next generation. How cool is that? Section 4, the unthinkable applause, the Santiago Bernabeu. And this brings our narrative full circle, right back to that incredible hook we started with. The setting was the Santiago Bernabeu, the legendary home of Real Madrid. On this totally unforgettable night, Ronaldinho utterly dismantled Real Madrid's defense, scoring 2 absolutely incredible goals. But it's what happened after that that truly cemented his legacy. Thousands of rival fans stood up and applauded him. I mean, just let that sink in for a moment. Very, very few players in the entire history of football have ever received that level of raw, undeniable respect from rival supporters right inside their own stadium. It was unthinkable, yet he made it happen. Now, of course, the hardware definitely followed the magic. It's a staggering list, really. He won the ultimate prize, the FIFA World Cup, right alongside the Champions League and multiple league titles. And on an individual level, he reached the absolute pinnacle by winning the Ballon d'Or. He quite literally won the whole shebang. But legends are not remembered simply by how many years they played or by some giant spreadsheet of their statistics. They're remembered by how they made us feel. Ronaldinho made literally millions of people fall in love with football. He proved that the sport wasn't only about winning at all costs, it was about joy. He made the entire world smile, and that is exactly why football is never, ever going to forget him. Which leaves us with a lingering thought to consider. In today's era of intense data and hyper-focused metrics, has modern football forgotten the power of a simple smile? Thanks so much for joining us, and I'll see you in the next explainer.